Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. Oh, they are on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Here's third and 7.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 70 range. 7. Mustang 19. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. And up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Panther 60. Chap 60. Chap 60. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco.
Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Go.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this pass.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Play action. Here's Purdy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, smash Rumbo. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Jack, hurt. Hurt.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. He's 6 on this drive. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
3rd and long.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Panther Street. Panther Street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Chap 60. Chap 60. Steve-O, baby.
On 4th down, they snap it to Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. One more time for Montgomery. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he's going to take this all the way home. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Stop below 18. Let's go get 6. Good place today.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
19 tight, 19 Warriors, 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street. Ready.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 11, Cup 19. Take go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers get back in it. It is 21-7. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A second down throw here for Purdy. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They're going. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Quick lead to Laporta on the RPO. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1 yard line, first down and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the plane. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. On second down, Goff. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is caught side of the end zone. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
7 Pirates, 7
To throw on first down is Purdy. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing, Goff. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Third and long. The Lions call their first timeout. A tough spot here. Third and long. Patrick motioning here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Check go.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Right there. Ready.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
3rd down, Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big hit with Purdy to Samuel. 38 yards.
Ready. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Ready.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Ready.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Purdy again. This one caught just past the pylon. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Montgomery. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. This is 1st and 10.
18 rattle. Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Go.
On play action, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Street. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Come 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.